So first of all, you've tried to diversify away from the emerging markets, right? Are you putting money in the UK? I know you tried it. Will you try again?
So we're definitely a growth company, right? So growth has always been in our DNA, and we've looked historically for growth in growth markets. We invested a lot in China and India, but we definitely look for business models in other markets as well, the US, the UK. Yeah. So we look globally for great growth opportunities.
Okay, so what are you looking at the moment? Is there a region? Is there a country? Is there a specific type of technology that you think is the next big thing?
There's definitely business models we're very excited about. So food delivery, we think, is still early stage, can be maybe 30, 50 times as big as it is today. We also big investors in trading of second-hand goods, because we believe the world needs a lot more recycling over time, and that's what we're betting against.
I mean, food delivery, a lot of us use it, a lot of you will use it even more, but actually the barrier to entry is not that difficult. So how do you choose the right company to back?
We've been seeing that food delivery is probably at its very early stages today, and what we really want to do is back very innovative players who are seeing this really as a step to make food cheaper and more available for people at scale.
So the Prosus listing has been done. What's next?
So we're actually in the early days of it, and what we see is there's been a lot of interest in the stock. And for us, it's now actually important. We have core operating segments we're bringing to profitability and scale, and we think investors will be keen to be part of that.
Is there anything in the emerging markets that you think will actually, I don't know whether you look, for example, at the UK or the US, Silicon Valley, and say, okay, that model I can transfer to emerging markets, so I'm going to look at that.
You know, actually what we're seeing, and India is a good example, that a lot of innovative business models are actually starting to appear in the East and in India and in China. So we see actually innovation that's happening there that's actually moving to the US market and the UK markets. And we're really privileged to see all of that firsthand.
Okay, how do you think about your carbon footprint? So if you invest in, for example, food delivery service, do they have to be greener than their competitors?
So for us, I think food delivery is an excellent example where we are, I think, at an early stage where we think over time it will reduce waste and create more efficiency and will therefore be a force for good, but we're definitely not there yet. I think there's a lot of work to be done. We do aim to be the best. And there's other areas, like, for example, in classifieds, where we're actually helping to reduce the production of new goods, which we love to see grow much bigger and actually be a positive influence on the world at scale.
So if you look at food delivery, where will it actually, where's the benchmark? Where will it grow first? And is it, will it be healthy foods? Like, there are like a million iterations about what food delivery services could look like.
No, absolutely, you're completely right. I think in sort of food delivery 1.0 was really bringing a pizza to somebody, and now we're seeing more and more health food, actually private label food, where healthy meals that weren't available in restaurants are now getting produced by the tens of thousands in countries like India. We're seeing the same in Brazil, so we're excited about that.
Okay, are you selling anything else of what you own in Tencent to actually free capital for other investments?
No, we are very pleased with our investment in Tencent and have no intentions to sell. We have actually quite a lot of capital on the balance sheet, and we're looking for great opportunities to grow, mainly in our core areas.
Okay, President Trump's about to speak in, 15 minutes. What do you need from the U.S. administration?
So we're actually not particularly active in the US. I think what we would love to see, I think, is a global, a stable, conducive environment. And I think actually one of the themes that I feel very strongly about is I would love it if the US would embrace what is needed to fight climate change.